Hello and welcome, residents of Fairfield, Connecticut. As many of you may already know, we have a freak snowstorm coming soon in approximately 2 days. I'm your host, Gloria Borger, and we will be going over why it is imperative that we make sure the roads are ready for these slick conditions. The town of Fairfield has declared that the roads will be treated in preparation for the coming storm using salt, or NaCl. Now, many of you have most likely seen salt being used in the roads during snowstorms. But do any of you actually know what it does and why people use it? Well, we'll be going into that today. Because for the longest time, I too did not know why people use salt. To start off, we'll have to get into something known as colligative properties. I don't want to get too complicated here, but in essence, just understand that they occur when intermolecular interactions happen in solutions. The three main kinds of colligative properties that arise when solute is added to the solvent are vapor pressure lowering, freezing point depression, and boiling point elevation. The two arguably most common colligative properties are most definitely freezing point depression and boiling point elevation. Boiling point elevation is when a solution is raised to a temperature, generally the one needed for it to boil, and there are solute particles blocking the solvent particles from entering a vapor gas phase. As a result, more heat energy is required for a boiling point to be reached. As for freezing point depression, it is a bit similar, but the difference is that freezing point depression involves the interphase between the liquid and solid phases. For a liquid to freeze, it usually has to reach a certain temperature to reach its freezing point, such as 0 degrees Celsius. However, with freezing point depression, what occurs is that the solute particles interfere with the solvent particles' ability to reach the freezing point, which results in the freezing point decreasing even more. Now, you've probably heard me throw these terms around a couple of times, but you must be wondering, what do they actually mean? Well, let's get into that. A solute is a substance that is being dissolved. A solvent is the substance that dissolves the solute in a solution. The solvent is always present in a higher amount than the solute, generally speaking. The solution is when one substance dissolves into another, and is a mix of both things. Now, there's also a difference in temperature from before and after. Before, the boiling point or freezing point of a solution, prior to the solute particles blocking solvent particles, is at the regular temperature needed and is lower than what it would be with the solute. However, after, the temperature needed to reach a boiling point or freezing point is higher as a result of solute particles blocking solvent particles. Now, we return to the essential question. Why would we use salt to melt ice when the snowstorm comes? And to finally answer why, we have to understand that typically most people pour salt, or NaCl, on roads in order to rid of ice and snow buildup. But why, you may be asking? Well, it's because water is forced to freeze at a lower temperature, which forces it to remain liquid and not ice. Until lower temperature is reached, it stays liquid and not solid. This is as a result of colligative properties and freezing point depression. And now that all has been said, you now know why we use salt whenever it snows or whenever there's ice rain. Now, you're fully prepared for the storm coming in approximately 2 days, and you know what must be done. Make sure to salt your roads, and next time you do it, remember, the ice is melting because of colligative properties. I've been Gloria Borger, and thank you for watching.